This is your girl, Sit with Tracey, and welcome back as we're here live in Henry County, where, as you can see behind me, Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center is opening. We're here with Dr. Speller as we do the ribbon cutting today in McDonough. So stay tuned as we tour of this treatment facility that's opening.
Are you struggling with opioid addiction? Is addiction taking control over your life and hurting your loved ones? And they don't understand, but we do. And we want to help them understand as well as you by providing you quality and professional care. Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center is state regulated and medically monitored. We have some of the best experts in the industry that are waiting for you to call. No need to look any further. We are here in Henry County, and we are serving Henry County and surrounding areas. Make sure you call us today. 1-888-START NOW, or visit our website at byoinc.org. No hesitation, no long waits, no rush, quality and professional care to help you get your life back. We are here to help at Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center.
Thank you for joining us here on Sit with Tracey. We're here with Riley.
Yes.
We're just using the name Riley, right?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. We're here with Riley.
It is my last name, but however, that is what I am known for. So
Okay.
affectionately, everyone calls me Riley.
But I like the name Riley, so that works. So we're here today with the ribbon cutting
Yes.
Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center,
Absolutely.
and you're the operation manager of the center.
I am.
Oh my God!
I'm so excited. I'm so
God.
excited.
So how did that come to be, as far as you being a part of the treatment center?
Well, actually, backstory, I am from Washington, D.C., just relocating to Atlanta within, 2 months now? I've been here 2 months.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you moved to Atlanta, big things happening for you.
Absolutely. And Dr. Maya Cullens, she actually is part of that transition. I actually just did a movie, and of course you already spoke with Dr. Speller, and she's explained to you how she's doing TV shows. She's a motivational speaker. She has movies, radio, and television. So, and being connected with her, that is where we started our journey, which led up to Beyond Your Ordinary. There are 2 clinics actually. Changing Phases is the first one that is taking over Georgia in a phenomenal way.
Yes.
And now we're absolutely excited about Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center. So we're in Henry County. We're connecting with the community.
Yes.
And it's a great opportunity.
Yes.
When COVID hit, it kind of slowed down for us. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely for a lot of us. Now, tell us, Riley, how, as far as your background and your experience, what is it, number one? What's your experience? Because what I'm looking for here is what value you're adding to the center and what you would like to give, not only for the center, because in order to be here, definitely has to have a passion,
Right.
and as well as for the patients.
Well, honestly, having dealt with, I had a very close friend that absolutely had a transition in life just recently. Okay. And seeing her experience with drug addiction and having some family members that have been through the drug addiction and losing family members through drug addiction, it kind of centers a passion to give back and see what you can do to help support. Sometimes we don't realize what we can do to those that are in need of such. But one of the ways I felt like I could give back in helping that aspect, even if it wasn't me being directly there for that person, was being in a facility that offers something that would help, from counseling to finding a way clinically to help them, with treatment and things of that nature. So it hit home for me, losing one of my closest friends just recently, and seeing her suffer for so many years with the drug addiction. And again, it's been in my family, family members prior, and it's just my way of giving back.
And my condolences to you, your family, and her family as well, with that experience. And that's the thing, a lot of us are some form. A lot of families are affected, like you say, through a loved one, through a family member, unfortunately experiencing an addiction.
That's true.
That's so
true.
And being the person that has the addiction, or excuse me, being a family member or a loved one of a person that has that addiction
Right.
is just as hard and
It's
such an
very hard.
experience as the one that that's there, because you're in it together.
Right.
You're literally in it together.
Absolutely.
So I thank you so much
Well, thank
for
you.
that, and thank you for all that you're bringing to the table
Thank you.
with the treatment center. And we, like you say, we spoke, and we know that there's the other treatment center in Cobb County. That's in Cobb County. That's in
Changing
Cobb
phases.
County. Changes phases.
Phases, yeah.
Look, changing phases. Got a little tongue tied there.
That's okay.
But changing phases. That center is already opening.
It is open.
As of today, right now. Okay, Beyond
Your Ordinary Treatment Center. Come
It's
out, you
open.
guys.
Yes.
We're at 97 Atlanta Street, right here in McDonough, Georgia, in Henry County, and we're excited about being here. We are doing intake and taking new clients, so you all come on down.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, and you guys, we'll be right back.
All right, thank you.
Well, welcome back to the Sit with Tracey show. We are here live again at Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center, where I have with me Miss Kayla Cuttings. She's not only welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, thank you. So, not only are you the daughter of the founder of this establishment, you're also a part of it.
Yes, ma'am.
That is great. So, you the pharmacy tech for the treatment center.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a pharmacy tech. I became a pharmacy tech at 17, but I've been working besides my parents since I was 16, going through everything, learning everything, all the ins and outs of it. So when I turned 17, I decided to be a pharmacy tech and be more helpful and be more of I'm looking for a word, be more of an asset to them in a way. So, so when I had the chance to extend my education, I did.
That is awesome. And you said 17. You don't look much older than that now. So it's great. That's youthful. That's
Thank
good
you.
for us. Now, in this journey, and have you had any previous experience? I know your career just literally starting with this, but have you had any previous experience in working with treatment centers or mental health or any type of patients like that?
Well, my experience only comes from my parents. I haven't worked with anyone else. So all my life, they've been doing this for 17, 18 years. So they've been doing it for a long time. So all my life, that's all I knew. So when I grew up and I had a chance to come and be a part of it and be around people, I did experience a lot. I took in a lot. So as I looked at it in that aspect, when I got older, I was like, oh, why not join? Why not, be a part, because I seen that their passion they have for it. And I guess as I got older, it grew on me. So I decided, why not?
And I like that. And I like how you said you wanted to add value to what your parents was doing. That's great. Now, with that, what would you like to see happen with that impact? With you as a pharmacy tech, what it is that you would like for, for the patients, your parents, what is it that you like to for them to receive? What is it that you're...
So the patients are my parents, or my mom, I should say. So for my mom, I want this to go very, very far. I want it to expand. I see the passion that she's had for it, because I don't think you can do something for so long and not have a passion. And I feel like she looks at it from a different eye, being her background of it and where she started and the experiences that she's had with people in her family that has been on opioids and stuff and had addiction. So I feel like this is something that is definitely that can expand, go years and years. I feel like it's a pandemic and epidemic that people don't think about, and as far as it, they don't look at it, it's kind of blindsided. So because it's so big now in different communities, in the black, the white, every community, I feel like as it expands, it will help a lot of people.
Absolutely. Now, do you see this being your legacy as your parents retire and all that great things? Do you see you becoming the next CEO?
It could be a possibility. I do definitely have a passion for it because I have been doing it, and I've had great encounters with patients and people, and they have wonderful stories. You never know what people go through, the different walks of life they come from. So, I mean, I could probably, maybe in the future, maybe, but I'm not completely optimistic to it. I mean, I love the patients. I love what what we are doing. And as like it expands and how we encounter different people, I definitely think that it gives me a drive to want to. But as I get older, we'll just see.
I love it. Now, are you an only sibling? Only child?
No,
Yeah.
I have 3 brothers. I'm the only girl.
Ooh,
Yes.
like myself.
Really?
Yes, I'm in between 2. So I have an older brother and a younger brother. In their minds, I have 2 big brothers.
Okay. So I have an older brother and 2 younger brothers. So I'm the second child of 4.
Awesome.
Yes.
So this legacy or this journey, this can build not only off you, but off your brothers as well. So we thank you guys so much. We thank you. We thank you guys for being a part of the Henry County community, and we welcome you. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more.
Big Chick of McDonough. We have fed over 1 million customers in our 50 years in business. We understand the needs of our community, and that's why we created a nonprofit organization called Big Chick King Foundation. The purpose of our foundation is to fill in the gaps, give back to our community, have food drives, clothing drives, back to school drives, take care of our seniors, and give free meals to those who are living paycheck to paycheck due to the high cost of living, overpriced rent, and inflated prices at the grocery stores. Big Chick King Foundation is a hunger relief organization. We have 3 chicken restaurant locations, McDonough, Lovejoy, and Stockbridge, and we will be giving out free meals through our Pay It Forward program. We are asking you to donate to the Big Chick King Foundation to aid us in our fight against hunger, poverty, homelessness, and financial instability. You can donate online through our GoFundMe account, or you can donate at one of our brick and mortar stores. Build up good karma and donate now. Big Chick of McDonough would also like to say congratulations to City Mayor Sandra Vincent and City Councilman Jamal Burt.
Hello, and welcome to Kim Mays State Farm Agency. I'm Kim Mays, the owner of Kim Mays State Farm Agency, located here in Stockbridge, Georgia. We're a local insurance agent providing auto, homeowners, life, and health insurance. Our value is that we provide personal customer service to our customers, taking the time to get to know them and making sure that we're providing the coverage that will best protect their family and their needs. If you would like to have a policy review or an appointment today, please give us a call at 770-282-6622, or you can find us online at www.coveredbykim.com. Thanks, and we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for joining us. We're back here, and we're with the
Membership Director.
Membership Director, Mr. Gary of Henry County Chamber of Commerce. I'm getting tongue-tied with that today. I don't know what's going on. But thank you, Mr. Gary, for joining us.
Absolutely.
And thank you for being here. You're here to be a part of the ribbon-cutting ceremony for Henry County, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So could you tell us a little bit about what Beyond Ordinary Treatment Center, what this type of business can do, and why you're supportive of it here in Henry County?
Absolutely. I just actually learned a lot more about it, and it's just a great program, and it does create a solution to a problem that there is, in not only in Henry County, but everywhere as far as opioid addiction. And this treatment center is just going to help the overall community finding a solution for people that are in a situation that a lot of times was out of their control, and they just got in a position, and like we heard the statistics, that once there's a treatment center in the area, it helps with a lot of the community issues with crime and drugs and different things like that. So we're just really grateful to have an organization like this in the county now, where people can come and get the treatment that they need.
Great. Thank you. And we thank you for joining us here. We know we got to get back to the ribbon cutting ceremony, and we'll be right back. There's more to go. Hi, and we're back. We're here in McDonough, Georgia, where we're at the ceremony ribbon cutting for Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center that's happening right now live That's right. And we're here with Chamber of Commerce member, Ms. Barber.
I actually am the Director of Communications for the Henry County Chamber of Commerce. And I'm usually on site for ribbon cuttings because I do the photography and make sure it's in the local media. That's one of the services that we provide our new members, and we're delighted to have beyond your ordinary treatment center as our focal point today, and introduce them to the business community here in Henry County and let people know of the services that they provide and this vital service that they provide to Henry County people in need, and become a partner with making our community better and providing this vital service.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now with Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center, and I like how you say with the other businesses here, how do you see that the value adding in with the other businesses in the area? Because I know with Henry County, I'm personally not familiar with it. So, and I don't know if there's other type of businesses that they could be supportive of each other, you know,
Exactly.
as far as providing services for individuals.
That is exactly what we've been discussing with Dr. Maya and her team, is that she has access to all of the other members who are also may be ready to collaborate, may be ready to partner, or at minimally pass on the word that her services are available here. And that's one of the platforms of the Henry County Chamber of Commerce, is that you have access to all of the members of the chamber. And as a partner in that community, we're all supportive of each other to help this, not just the businesses grow and thrive, but our community to thrive and be healthy.
Oh, I love that. Exactly. Well, Ms. Barbara, thank you so much for stopping by with us and sharing that. So we'll be right back. We're going to, when you come back, we may be seeing the ribbon cutting ceremony of Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center. So stay tuned.
Curtis Butler III was born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina. His family originates from the small nearby town of Aiken. After graduating high school, Curtis joined the Army. He served his nation admirably during combat and decided the time was right to start a civilian life. Somewhere along the way, things failed to turn out as planned. Curtis soon found himself homeless while facing one of the toughest battles of his life. Instead of allowing the situation to dictate his life, Curtis struck out and took control, making him a hero all over again by winning a 7-year fight with the VA administration in obtaining his disability benefits, and now helps others in the same situation. Curtis is now an advocate for veterans. He has written 2 books. His second book is A Warrior Married to His Wife and PTSD. Curtis understood far too many veterans were coming home to nothing and are being forgotten. His hope is to help as many of his fellow veterans during their struggle to find meaning and purpose in the real world as they adjust to a normal life. Don't give up. Help is out there.
Oh, welcome back. We're here with Judge David Brown, where we are doing a ribbon ceremony cutting for Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center. Judge Brown, I'm used to talking to Mike. Thank you for joining us today.
I'm glad to be here.
Great. So thank you. You came out in support of the opening ceremony, ribbon cutting of this new treatment center here in your county. What do you feel like that this center could add, or what you hope the value that it can add to the community?
I believe it's going to fulfill a need that we have in this county. We've got a population of folks in this county that suffer from addiction, they suffer from mental health disorders, among other things, and the more treatment providers we have in this area, the better.
Yes, absolutely.
And we're glad to have Maya here.
Right.
So
to provide that service,
yes,
absolutely. Thank you. And I know that with you being a judge, you've seen a lot of this, and I know that would be, like you say, better for the community. So we thank you for coming out and support. We thank you for stopping by and having a word with us as well. Tell me about some of what's offered, what services are offered.
Okay, so I'm a state court judge here in Henry County, and I actually preside over the Henry County DUI court. So we deal with folks who are addicted to alcohol and drugs, and we have a program that they go through. It's a 12 to 15-month program And it's an accountability court. Okay, and it's not the only accountability court we have in Henry County. We've also got a drug court, a veterans court, MDC court, as well as a mental health court, a family court. And so the folks that Maya will be treating could be somebody that's in our program. Okay, they could have some issues that she's treating them for that have landed them in our program. And in our program, our participants are multiple offenders, so they've usually had a second or third DUI in their lifetime. And the program consists of counseling, treatment. They've got to see probation. They've got to come see me almost every week. There's surveillance involved. So it's a real strict program. But some of the things that we do, I know Maya will be doing, and I just know there's a huge need for that service in this community. So we're the community's
definitely
happy to obviously have her. Yeah.
And I like that, and I also think that the support of each other, stronger to be able to serve the community to a stronger capacity, is really, really good. Yeah. So that is great to be and that's a great programs that you offer. So that's great.
And she's doing medical assisted treatment, which is treating some of these participants medically. So I think that's a good thing. It's something that we need to be doing probably a little more of with some of the folks that have some more serious issues.
Right, absolutely. So it's good. So thank you for coming out and support, and we'll be right back with more.
My name is Jamal Burt, and I'm the owner and CEO of EBO Educational Services. We're a full-service tutoring and test prep company. We do everything from calculus to counting, from phonics to Shakespeare. We also are very big on SAT, ACT prep for college prep, ASVAB testing, and GED testing as well. Whatever has to do academics that you need to get through or get past, we help you through it.
I loved building relationships with students and helping kids just grow, learn that there's more to life than just keeping good grades, but it's about building who you are as a person.
One student to one tutor. We don't have a class or a small group of kids, so undivided attention is given to that one child.
I was a teacher for a while, and I was in the classroom seeing that these kids were not getting as much as they could possibly get, and they weren't learning in a way that was really getting to them and really reaching them. So after I left the classroom, I was actually going to leave education for a while because I got so disenchanted with the system. But I decided that in the meantime, so that I could find something else, let me just put a sign on the corner for tutoring. And the phone started ringing, and here it is 10 years later, and it hasn't stopped ringing since.
Beyond Your Ordinary Incorporated is not just the organization that provides weekly broadcasts on Wednesdays and throughout the week. We go beyond that. Beyond Your Ordinary Incorporated has extended the services to the community where you can receive services in which we provide methadone treatment and a plethora of services. We would like to make sure that we do everything that's ethically possible to bring services and treatment right at your doorstep. As you can see, we have a comfortable and safe environment. We are located in Henry County near the McDonough Square. Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center has partnered with Changing Phases Behavior Support Incorporated. Through this partnership, we are able to offer a plethora of services that entails psychiatric treatment, medication management, grief counseling, MRT treatment, and so much more. We are here to address both your mental health and substance abuse needs. Make sure you learn more about our services at byoinc.org.
And welcome back to the Sit with Tracey show. And we're here with Dr. Maya Speller.
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing great. How you feeling today?
I'm good.
Today is the grand opening.
Yes, it is.
Of Beyond
Your
Ordinary Treatment Center.
Yes, here in Henry County.
I love it. I love
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
I know it's full of excitement. You've had great support here today. Friends,
Yes.
family, Chamber of Commerce coming through.
Right.
With your ribbon. It's been great. And I thank you for allowing us to come in and be
no
a part
problem.
of this.
It's an honor.
as well.
Thank y'all for coming and being a part.
Absolutely.
It takes a community. It takes all of us to play our part for it to be successful. So thank you.
Exactly. Now we know I was laughing earlier. Your accolades, your journey.
Yes.
You've done a number of things, including TV, movies.
Yes, ma'am.
How did all of that direct your journey to here today?
Well, I understand. Well, I understood the assignment. That's what they say, right?
Yes, exactly.
When we talk about mental health and substance abuse, I understand that everyone may not walk in my doors for treatment. So I am a creative person. I think outside the box, and I think that's what makes me authentic. That's one of the key things that make me who I am. So I utilize my gifts and talents, and I intertwine it with different sectors, from writing books to doing television. For guest speaking, doing all of this, and it comes together, intertwines together for the sole purpose to still reach one individual, and that's what I do. So if that means they may not come in my clinic to get treatment, they may read a book. If they don't read a book, they may watch TV. If they don't watch TV, they may hear me on the radio. So I'm everywhere, and I do that purposely because I understand that everyone has their own niche and a way of communicating. Have you ever heard stories of individuals saying, gosh, the way that this message is being delivered, I heard it a million times, but this one time hit me a little different.
Right.
And that is my goal. All I need is that one time to save a life, one time for it to hit different. And when it does, it truly changed a life of an individual.
I like it. You truly live on purpose. I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Now, and it's great because I had the opportunity to meet your daughter earlier, who's also a part.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Oh, my God.
She's a blessing. She started when she was 16 just doing filing paperwork and working the front desk and, meeting the patients. And then as she became a little older, which now she's 17, she was able to officially apply to be a pharmacy tech and submit her license with the Board of Pharmacy. A lot of times I sit down with my daughter and I talk to her about goals, about vision, about being purposeful, driven, because I believe in my spirit, and obviously I'm a product of that. Anything that you do on purpose and do it from the heart with great attention, even if you were doing it for free, you would be successful at it. So I'm working with her now so that she can identify those things. And as she's identifying it, she's amazing me. So I kind of just let her, like a caterpillar that's a butterfly, just let her fly. So I'm excited that she's able to be beside me. She always say, I got big shoes to fill when I'm dealing with my mom, which is an honor, but I also want her to know that she has her own shoes to fill, and they're going to be just as big and just as greater once she gets the notion of continuing to do what it is that she loves doing.
And I like that you give her that, because you're not the parent, well, oh, I'm a doctor, you have to be a doctor. I'm a lawyer, you have to be a lawyer. And I like that you walking in your journey and you allow her to walk in hers.
Right.
And with your journey and being a part now of with Henry County and establishing this business here.
Ma'am.
Through this journey, like as far as your future endeavors, as far as continuing to build relationships with the county, what is the vision here? What is the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal here in Henry County, like I have the other counties, I have Cobb County, which is a sistering company, Changing Phases. That's the for-profit. This is a non-profit, Beyond Your Ordinary. And I have Bibb County. In Bibb County, I have recovery housing, where people that's actually in recovery have a place to stay. And they stay there temporarily up to a year or longer if it's justifiable based off their needs. I'm in the process of Bibb County doing renovations for a 48,000 square foot building to provide a community center to individuals in that community. So they can get certification, certificates, job ready things so they can get back in the workforce or continue their education with school. And I would like to do those same things here in Henry County. So with this opioid treatment clinic, this is just a start. We haven't even touched the surface of the things that we can do here. So we have housing that we can do. We have community centers that we can do. It can be just as great as any other county that I'm touching. So I'm just creating a model, a trend of what I'm doing and just maximizing that throughout the state of Georgia.
I like that. And I like also that although you're the founder of all these wonderful organizations and programs that you have going on, you actively involved in them.
Oh, yes.
Like when you said it was your passion, this is truly your passion. You're actively
yeah.
involved in the patient's healing process.
Oh, yes, most
in their
definitely.
treatment process. So we thank you for that.
Thank
we
you.
thank you for what you're doing in the community and such value that you're adding to the community.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're definitely thankful for that.
Thank
And
you.
we're definitely going to keep on keeping up with you in this journey.
Please
now,
do.
how are the families, loved ones, because a lot of times, I would say majority of the time, a lot of help comes from insight from family,
Right.
friends and family versus, the individual themselves.
Right.
So how do these families, how do they get your information? How do they connect with you?
Right. Well, one of the things I want to start off by saying, when you're dealing with the family, especially in the opioid treatment world, we're dealing with addiction. Some families understand the problems that a loved one is having and some of them don't. And when I say they don't understand, sometimes it can be exhausting. It can be draining. It can be mentally daunting on a person, and they're just like, okay, I'm giving up. I've done everything. And I will encourage them to keep striving, keep looking for clinics like my own, where they can reach us by calling 1-888 Start Now, or they can go to our website at Beyond, which is byoinc.org. But even if they're in an area that I don't physically have a clinic at, if they Google methadone treatment, Suboxone treatment, detoxification, inpatient, outpatient treatment for recovery, they should be able to find the resources that they need, and they will contact the individuals that they come across through a Google search. And I always say that because I know I can't do it alone.
Right.
And we have a team of clinicians here, as well as other clinicians that we partner with in the community that provide same and similar services. I always say go with the one that meets your need. If you are a family member and you're supporting an individual, stay by them. Don't give up. I know it's easier said than done, but the ultimate goal, if you stay by them, you continue to support them, they're less likely to go down the road that many have traveled. And that road is a road that we all got to face one day, and that's death, and we can't come back from it. But we want to be able to, for them, the individuals that are struggling, and I always say individuals that are struggling because I don't call them addicts. I don't call them patients that have a problem with addiction. They're individuals just like you and I. Right. Anybody can be affected by this. Right. And with having that understanding, those individuals that need treatment, any support and all support is very helpful. Family, friends, church family,
exactly.
Baseball family, friends, PTA. Yes. So we all come together for the ultimate goal of saving a life, supporting. So I'm very non-judgmental when it comes to things like that. And to answer your earlier question with my daughter being a part of it, we and I, as I should say, came from a background where I had a family member struggle with mental health and addiction, and I felt helpless. I didn't know, what I could do. Right. And I actually ran from the addiction world because it hit so close to home. Oh, wow. But I found out later with me taking the assignment, being obedient, and doing what was necessary, how many lives that I actually have changed. And people saying, I'm still here because of you, Dr. Maya. I'm here because you cared for me. I'm here because you was the first voice I heard. And I knew when I was at my wit's end giving up, I didn't give up because you said, come on in, I can help you. And you did just that. So if I can live the rest of my life doing what I do and helping people and giving them something that I didn't have growing up because we didn't understand it in our community, that I have done everything that I was supposed to do here on earth. And I'm pleased to say that.
Yes, thank you so much. and I like understanding your journey.
Yes,
yes, because you definitely I can feel because you got a nice presence and a nice
Thank
energy.
you.
So that this journey, that you're right, you're fulfilling your assignment.
Oh, yeah.
So we definitely will keep up with you,
Please
keep following you, supporting the journey. Okay, Beyond Your Ordinary Treatment Center here in Herring County. We are here in McDonough, where the ribbon cutting has happened. So the center is open.
Yes, the center is open. We're taking new enrollments, so please call us 1-888 Start Now, or they can stop by the office here on Atlanta Street. We're right near the square, 97 Atlanta Street, Suite 100.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you. So if you have a loved one or a family member in need, you know where you can get the help.
Yes.
All right. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
the whole goal today. And the goal is to let the public know that domestic violence is not acceptable. We're going to stand against it. Our goal is to eliminate it by empowering women. Stop domestic